Too kind. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, we got a good show for you today, I think. Good little Monday game, kick off the week. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for tuning in. This is the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G here on our YouTube channel, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. This is our flagship program, a live, unscripted variety show that's more than just the games, although the games are a big part of it. You may have well guessed by now that we play NES games, specifically retro Nintendo Entertainment System games that came out in the 80s and 90s for this beautiful console you see behind me. And let me give you the rundown. We're trying to play every single game in the NES library, and not through emulation either. The original cartridges, I share them with you, and I play many of them for the first time ever live on the show. I did catch the collecting bug. I do have about 400 games in my collection. I would say probably about 30 or 40 of them I've played extensively, and the rest I've barely ever played. And this show is kind of a way for me to share the fun with you. So after a long, hard day at the office, I very much look forward to sitting down live here on the channel and featuring these games for you. We are in our 5th season. This is episode 6 of season 5. That means this is our 86th episode and our 86th game that we've played. And the game we've chosen for today is Bad Dudes on the NES. If you're curious about what the NES Happy Hour show involves, I said it's more than just the gameplay, and I wasn't lying. We start off each and every episode with a little bit of an introduction about the game, but then we also feature some totally original cocktail recipes for you. And in Season 5, we have an original alcoholic cocktail recipe as well as an original non-alcoholic mocktail recipe. So after we set up the game, we'll dive right into the cocktail recipes, show you how to make both of them, and I'll be drinking along with you on the show. This is, after all, my happy hour. I do have a day job. I do not yet make any money whatsoever off of this channel or this show. So I like to unwind after a long, hard day at the office. Master G likes to kick back, sit down with his little puppy pal and co-host, Fitz for Fitzgerald. Fitz, say hello. There's Fitz. Okay, Fitz is sleepy. So Fitz is probably going to take a nap in my lap for today's episode, but we like to play through the games in my collection because, you can't just collect these games and then never play them, right? So that's part of it. We'll whip up our cocktail recipe, we'll have ourselves a drink, and then we'll read through the manual. So I don't just collect the games. I have these neat little plastic game cases with reproduction box art and the completely original game manuals that came with each game in my collection. I collect both, and I really enjoy sharing the manuals with you guys. I think it's a fun part of collecting, and it's a fun part of video game preservation and history. So I've scanned all my manuals into my computer, and we'll put them up on the big screen. We'll read through them together. And then when we're done with the cocktail recipes in the manual, we'll take a break so you can get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack. And when we come back from that break, we fire up the console behind me. And like I said, not emulation here on the show. We'll stream the original game cartridge, and we'll play it together. And we'll see how these games are. You know, it's a little bit of a review. It's a little bit of fun for you guys, our live viewers. Some of you played these games. I haven't played this one, but maybe you played this one when you were a kid. Maybe you can help me out with some tips. We'll play the game for a full hour. We call that the happy hour, the NES Happy Hour. And the fun's not over, because when we're done with the game, we wrap up each and every show with a fun little bar trivia challenge segment. Keeps with our happy hour theme, and it's really fun for me to put together because I love trivia. You guys know by now Master G is obsessed with useless knowledge, and I fill my head with it. And basically the bar trivia challenge at the end is an opportunity for you, our live audience, to participate. And I see some of you out there. Dark Scorpion Gaming, good to see you. Stone Cold Parkin', both of you guys have been with us for a while. New Super Mario Brothers, Eli, I think you're a new face in our chat. I think I saw you were a new subscriber recently, so thanks for tuning in live. I hope you enjoy the live show. And of course, Mitch, Mitch is always around, always participates in bar trivia at the end. I hope more of you are excited for the trivia challenge. It'd be great one day to see like 10, 20 people playing. But for the bar trivia challenge after the gameplay segment, I scour the internet. I come up with 5 multiple choice questions somehow connected to today's game. They're very hard. Guessing is encouraged, A, B, C, or D. And we'll put your chat up on the screen above me. You guys can shout out your answers. We'll keep track of the score. Very few people have ever gone 5 for 5. In fact, Mitch did it for the 5th time in our history. Only 5 contestants have ever gotten all 5 questions right. I think you did it, Mitch, on Friday's show where we played John Elway's quarterback. So we'll see if any of you guys can go 5 for 5 on today's show. That's it. That's the setup. That's the NES Happy Hour. Let's get into it. Let me tell you about this game, Bad Dudes. So Bad Dudes is a Data East developed game, and this was originally an arcade game. In the arcade cabinet, you would go to your local arcade, you pump this machine full of quarters, and you'd roll your way through hordes and hordes of evil ninjas. In fact, the arcade version of this game, the original name of this game, was actually called Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninjas. You play as one of these 2 bad dudes. You could play 2-player in the arcade mode, and you just roll through the streets of the city beating up crazy ninjas that are attacking you. So Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninjas. Now, when it came over to the NES port, for some reason, they just called it Bad Dudes. They dropped the Dragon Ninjas. I'm not actually sure I understand why, because I think it's a cool name. But nonetheless, when they ported the arcade version over to the Nintendo Entertainment System so you could play at home, they renamed it Bad Dudes. Now, I think probably the arcade version is going to be better. I think it's more fun. I think the graphics are better. I think it's more fluid. It's never quite the same when you port those old 80s arcade games over to the NES, but I still think it's probably a fun game. I still think we're going to have a pretty good time playing through this game together. So let me read the back of the box for you. Let's read this together. Whew. All right. The forces of good have never been so bad. Kidnapped, the headlines scream. The nation is paralyzed in shock. Is it possible? The president kidnapped? Without a moment's hesitation, you know who's responsible. The Dragon Ninja. You can play as Blade or Striker, aka the Bad Dudes. You take to the streets to rescue the president who's been kidnapped by the ninjas. But the Dragon Ninja is ready for you. He sends wave after wave of relentless ninjas, vicious dogs, and enemies to stop you. Armed with knives, shurikens, nunchucks, you must fight tooth and nail in alleys, on waterways, even on moving semi-trucks. In the end, if you're bad enough, you take on the Dragon Ninja himself. You must defeat him and snatch the president from the helicopter that's about to whisk him away to who knows where. It'll take every skill you've ever mastered and a few new ones to be bad. Data East brings you arcade realism at home. And that is the premise for this game. The president is kidnapped. In fact, his name is President Ronnie, and he is obviously President Ronald Reagan. So that is the setup for this whole arcade game. You're a couple of badass dudes, and President Ronald Reagan has been kidnapped by ninjas, and only you can save the president from the clutches of the evil Dragon Ninjas. It's a side-scroller. It's a beat-em-up. You know, it's kind of like Double Dragon. Most people are familiar with that game. It's very similar. You run through the streets just punching and kicking and spin kicking and shooting fireballs. I think you can even shoot fireballs from your fist in this game. But you just beat up tons and tons of enemies, and there's bosses at every level, and each level gets a little bit harder as you go. So that's Bad Dudes. It's a simple premise. I think it's going to be pretty fun. I think it's going to be entertaining for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. But like I said, before we get to the gameplay, we got to go through our cocktail recipes. We got alcoholic cocktail recipes and non-alcoholic cocktail recipes. Now, the Orange Blossom Special, this is our alcoholic cocktail recipe for today's show, and it is not unfortunately an original cocktail recipe like most of our recipes are. This one is actually a real drink, and it's known for being the favorite drink of President Ronald Reagan. Yes, that's right. President Ronald Reagan himself is known to have preferred mixing himself up one of these orange blossom specials. It is essentially what you may know as a screwdriver, but with a little bit of sweet vermouth added in. And in honor of President Ronnie and his kidnapping in today's game, we are going to drink one of these. So there's mine. I already have it mixed up. Starts with a shot of vodka, a shot of sweet vermouth over ice. You top it all off with orange juice, and you garnish it with a little orange wedge. I had to make mine a wedge form instead of the circle because I cut a circle first and it just fell apart. I didn't have the right oranges, I think. So cheers. A refreshing cocktail for you to enjoy with me as we attempt to save President Ronnie, that's President Ronald Reagan, from the Dragon Ninjas. As we always say here on the show, Fitz and Master G do not condone underage drinking of any kind. So if you're not of legal drinking age, wherever you may reside in the world, we kindly ask that you please not mix yourself up one of these. There's a lot of alcohol in this drink, and that's no good. But fear not, because we are featuring a non-alcoholic mocktail to pair with each and every game in Season 5, and these drinks, of course, are Fitz approved. No alcohol in them of any kind, fun for all ages to both mix up yourself and to drink and enjoy with me on the show. So this one we've just named the President Ronnie. Of course, after President Ronnie, the president in today's game who gets kidnapped. And it's a very similar drink. It'll look the same. It'll taste the same, minus the alcohol, of course. But it starts with your favorite lemon lime soft drink, whichever lemon lime soft drink you prefer. You're going to want to get a glass full of ice, and you're going to want to go halfway in that glass with the lemon lime soft drink and the other half with some orange juice. You serve it over ice, garnish it with an orange wedge, and you have yourself a President Ronnie. Very fun to drink, very refreshing, effervescent, and contains some orange juice for some added vitamin C. You know, it is winter time if you're watching live, so, you know, we could all do with a little vitamin C, keep us from catching colds as the weather turns and the snow starts to fall. So mix yourself up one of these, or if you are of legal drinking age and feel compelled, you can mix yourself up the Orange Blossom Special, and one way or another, you'll have a tasty treat to enjoy with me as we finish the rest of today's episode. So cheers, everyone. I hope you enjoy these recipes. I know I will. Okay, that means it's time for the manual. Ready for the game manual. There she is. The Bad Dudes Instruction Manual, this very manual from my collection. Let's read it and see if we can get a handle on how to play this game, because you know Master G needs all the help he can get. Let's pop that up on the screen for me to read through, and there we go. You have your Nintendo Seal of Quality. This game is a licensed game, and a little setup. Same thing I read on the back of the box about the president being kidnapped, and only you, a bad dude, can save him by defeating all the ninja henchmen. Wave after wave of ninja henchmen, samurai, and super warriors as you make your way through city and forest atop moving big rigs and freight trains. The nation is counting on us. So let's read this instruction booklet. Make sure we start off on the right foot, shall we? Or the right fist. So we're going to be playing one player today. Your control pad is pretty straightforward, left and right. Like I said, it is a side-scrolling platformer. Look up with the up button, duck with the down button. Your A button will kick when you're close to an enemy or punch when you're far away from an enemy. It will also pick up objects on the ground. A kick or punch is aimed in the direction you're facing. So you can aim your kicks or punches left, right, or up. Your B button will jump. To jump to a higher level, press up on the control pad and the B button at the same time. To jump to a lower level, because there will be times where you want to hop down from whatever you're standing on, you will press down on the control pad and B button at the same time, and you will jump down to a lower level. Make sense? I hope it makes sense. That's pretty straightforward for these old NES games. How to play. To start Bad Dudes, make sure your system is off. Put the cartridge in the system. Put push the power button. Plug in controller number 1. Press start on the controller. Press the arrow left to choose Blade or the arrow right to choose Striker. You can pick which one you play as, Blade or Striker. The two bad dudes, the baddest dudes. And then to start the game, press A button on controller 1. One of the dudes will fill you in on what's happened and why your help is needed. And there you have it, folks. That's how you get started. So then we got a little bit about pausing. Press the start button to pause. Continue. After you lost 3 lives, the game is over. But if you want, you can continue on the same level with 3 new lives. That's nice because, you know, they didn't have that feature in the arcade. If you wanted to continue in the arcade version, you, of course, had to put more quarters in. And that's how they got us back in the 80s. Took all of our quarters. Unbelievable. All right, so that's the basic setup. Let's get into some of the objects. So these objects will occasionally drop by ninjas as you defeat them. To pick them up, press down on the control pad and A at the same time, and you'll pick up these objects. You have your nunchuck, gives you more power. Yeah, thanks for calling that out. I've seen a couple of you in the chat, Dark Scorpion Gaming and Mitch. Congratulations is in order. I do appreciate it. We did reach 700 subscribers over the weekend, on our way to that all important 1,000 subscriber milestone. So thank you guys for telling all your friends and family. I think we're going to get to 1,000 subscribers in another month or two, maybe even sooner if we can get the word out. Start telling everyone in Twitter. Get all your family and friends to subscribe to the channel. It is, after all, free. You just have to go to Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G on YouTube, click that subscribe button, and get us to 1,000. But yeah, we reached 700 over the weekend, so I'm really psyched about that. Thanks, guys. You have your nunchuck, you pick up that item, it gives you more power. You have your knife, you pick up that item, it gives you more power. I think you can wield these weapons if you happen to be carrying them. And then a can of pop there. That's basically what that is. That's your energy, that's your health. So when they drop those, you're going to want to pick that up. It restores you to full health, which is important because you can only withstand 10 hits in this game before you lose a life. So you're going to want to pick up those energy cans of energy, of liquid energy, when you see them. Now, there is a timer. The levels are timed. So if you pick up the clock, that will add extra time. So you can't screw around. You got to keep moving forward. You got to beat the level in the set amount of time or you will lose a life. There are also spikes. Don't step on them. Spikes are bad, folks. If you step on a spike, you take a hit. Either jump over them or kick them. Don't step on the spikes. Good advice. Here we go. Status. You can take 10 hits, as I mentioned, before you lose a life. You have 3 lives for each game. The bars in the lower left part of the screen show you how many hits you can take. Pretty standard. Number under the bars show you how many lives you have left. When you're fighting a super warrior, a second row of bar appears. That's the health. That's like your boss, right? So the boss fights, they can't be killed with 1 or 2 hits. They have their own health bar. So you got to take all their health bar down to beat the bosses. They're called super warriors in this game. And then, you know, this was an arcade game, so scoring was very important because there was no point other than to get a high score in the arcade version. So they've kept that in here. Blue ninjas are worth 100. White ninjas worth 200. The dwarf ninja worth 300 points. The red ninja is 400. You got your flaming ninjas. They're worth 1,000. You got your lady ninjas. Let's not forget the lady ninjas. Ladies can be ninjas too. They're only worth 400 points. It's respectable. You got your dogs. Unfortunately, there's dogs attacking you in this game. I don't know why games always wanted to put dogs in. Fitz doesn't approve. He doesn't approve of dog-on-dog violence in real life, and he doesn't approve in human-on-dog violence in video games. But there will be ravenous dogs chasing us that we will also have to punch and kick for 200 points. You got your samurais for 700, and your bosses, your super warriors, are worth 10,000 points. Each level gets you 500 points for each second left on the clock. So in the arcade game, you would race through it to try to get the highest score possible and record your name on the high scoreboard as the baddest dude in your hometown at the local arcade. And on the last level, I guess you have to face all the more than one super warrior. You get 3,000 for each. I don't know if we'll make it that far today, but we sure will try. There's your screen display. So that's everything we just described there. The hits on the left, number of lives left, your high score, your current score, number of hits the super warrior has is on the right. That's the health bar of the boss. And of course the time left, because you have to beat these levels in a time limit. Briefing, here we go. This is what it is. Pay attention. So it starts in the city. Once you step outside, your life is in danger. FBI informants from all over the city have reported spotting the Dragon Ninja's henchmen. Information the FBI has in its files about the warriors makes it clear they're not all alike. They train in different skills, so don't expect the tactics that work on one group to work on all of them. You need to travel light so you won't be taking any weapons with you, but keep an eye out for knives and nunchucks you may find along the way. You can carry only one weapon at a time, and you lose the weapon you're carrying when you lose a life. There has also been a rumor that Karnov is in town. Karnov was a different Data East video game that's also released that we've not featured yet on the show, but I do have it in my collection, and we may be playing it in one of our upcoming seasons. He is a circus strongman, a big muscly Arabian-looking fellow with a handlebar mustache and never wearing a shirt. He's a one-time circus strongman with a unique talent for shooting fireballs from his mouth, and you will face him as a boss in the city at the end. His reasons for joining forces with the Dragon Ninja aren't clear, because he is a good guy in the Karnov NES game. You'll find him much more difficult to defeat than anyone else you encounter in the city. Like I said, I believe he is the boss for the city level. Then you advance to the big rig. Hopping a big rig is a good way getting out of town fast, but be prepared. The Dragon Ninja has trained his troops in daring assault tactics. His ninjas will no doubt attack us from all sides. Make your way to the front of the truck. Whatever else you do, take care when you jump from one trailer to another and from the front trailer to the cab. If you fall off the moving truck, you'll take a hit and lose time. When you get to the cab, the driver will stop the truck to let you off, but watch out. Watch out, folks, because that is a dangerous moment. The Dragon Ninja will no doubt have one of his super warriors waiting for you when the truck stops. Another boss. Then you go to the sewer. It's a large storm sewer. You can follow the path along the water's edge, or you can use the ledges above it. Stay out of the water. At the end of the sewer, you'll encounter another super warrior. And then you advance to the forest. Sewer leads you there. The Dragon Ninja has let loose another pack of rabid dogs. If you're agile enough to walk along the tall hedges in the forest, you can keep away from them up there. At the far edge of the forest, you'll have to do battle with another super warrior before you can continue. There are 3 more levels, folks. Next one's the freight train. Again, this is kind of like the truck level where you're on a moving, well, it's a train, I guess. It's not a truck. You're on a moving train. It takes you into the vicinity of the factory where the Dragon Ninja is holding our kidnapped president, President Ronnie. Make your way to the engine. Be careful as you jump from one car to the next. One of the Dragon Ninja's super warriors is known to be commanding the hordes that are keeping watch on the freight trains that travel the Southern and Pacific line. Once the ninjas report your presence, you can be sure you'll have to deal with him before the end of the line. Then the cave. The factory where the Dragon Ninja is holding the president, it's impregnable from the ground level. But there's a secret cave entrance. It leads to the very heart of the factory. They haven't had a chance to fortify it as he has the rest of the factory, but you can be sure that he keeps it under close guard and that he'll throw all the manpower he has at you when you enter this cave. It has an unusual natural hazard too, falling stalactites. The stalactites, something like stone icicles, they form over centuries as water drips slowly from the ceiling of the cave and deposits minerals there. Many of the stalactites are only loosely attached to the ceiling and will fall without warning onto your head and injure you significantly. Then, of course, you reach the factory, and by the time you're there, some of the super warriors you've defeated earlier will have had a chance to return, and you have to beat all of the bosses again. Your first objective when you reach the factory is the elevator. It takes you to the second floor. It's guarded by one of the super warriors, and you have to defeat him before you use the elevator. When you're at the second floor, you make your way to the helicopter. He'll no doubt try to take off with the president aboard, and as soon as he senses you're near, you may have to jump up to the hovering helicopter's runners and do battle with the Dragon Ninja there. You don't need the Secret Service to tell you that the Dragon Ninja will be your most challenging opponent. Be ready for a fierce battle, and remember, you must defeat him at all costs to save the president. And that's it, folks. That is the Bad Dudes Game Manual. You got your compliance with FCC regulations, your limited warranty, and, of course, the back cover, Data East. So there it is, folks. What do you guys think? You guys excited? You're stuck around this far. You must be excited for some gameplay. We're going to take a short 3-minute break like we always do. I'm going to put the ad roll up. You guys can go away, make yourselves a drink, maybe one of these tasty recipes above me. Grab yourself a snack and meet me back here in about 3 minutes, because after the ad roll's done, I'm going to fire up this console behind me and we are going to get right into it. Play us some Bad Dudes on the NES on this episode of the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. Meet me back here in 3. We'll see you then. Alrighty, folks, we're back on the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. I got that cartridge working. Thankfully, I have a pretty good cartridge. It's in decent shape. I don't think we're going to have any trouble getting this game to work. But I will say, one thing I noticed watching that ad roll is Master G needs a haircut. I'm going this weekend. I'm going to get a haircut, so don't worry. I won't be so shaggy next week. Say a prayer to the NES gods. I'm going to push that power button. You ready? Let's do it. Boom. All right, let's watch that intro. See what it's all about here. Be good if it had some music at some point. There's the Bad Dudes. Bad Dudes. What were their names? Blade and Striker? Is that what their names were? Are we gonna get a setup, or are we just gonna go right into it? 1 player, 2 player. I don't know. Are we gonna go? Okay, I guess we're not gonna get a setup. I feel like there should be music. Is there no music? I hope something's not wrong. No, I'm all plugged in. All right, should we be Blade or Striker? Let's just start out with Blade, I guess. Oh, there is music. Oh, that's hard to listen to. The president has been kidnapped by ninjas. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president? I don't know. I mean, I think I'm a bad enough dude. Celeste, good to see you. We're playing Bad Dudes. You're just in time for the gameplay segment. You missed the cocktail recipes, but they will be up on the screen above me if you feel compelled to mix yourself up one of these. Wait. Oh, so those are spikes. Wait, so those little flashing things are the spikes? Oh, that's dumb. I feel like I'm just gonna spin kick my way through all of this, right? Spin kick seems to be the most effective attacks. Let's see here. I only have 2 health left. Oh no. Get the health. Oh, come on. That was energy too. That was my full health. Oh, look, it's a lady ninja. How do I pick that up? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna stay away from that guy. That guy doesn't look fun at all. I don't think I can jump over the throwing stars. What's this? So I have to fight this guy with his sword. Oh, there's Karnov. There he is. He spits fire. I don't want to be next to him when he starts spitting fire. I'll tell you that. I'm just gonna spin kick him. Oh, he got me with the fire breath. How much health does this guy have? Is he almost dead? Come on, come on, come on, come on. There, that's gotta be it. Got him. I'm bad. Well, what was that? Ugh. The audio in this game is not good. Not good. But that was a really quick stage. I hope we have unlimited continues. This is our warm-up run, so we'll just go with it. Ooh, nunchucks. Oh no! I want those. There we go. Now I got nunchucks. Alright, hold on. I'm dead. I have to advance, don't I? Or what? What is this? It's just like... Is it... There's a lot of ninjas up here, I'll tell you that. Oh, I can't move it. It's a stationary level, I guess. Punch, punch, punch. Kick, kick, kick. Ah, spikes. Can I get that? Oh, it's like off the screen. I can't actually pick that weapon up. Oh, that sucks. There we go. I don't know what that was. It was like a sword or something. Dead again. Alright, so I guess we're continuing. I hope we get unlimited continues in this game. That'd be nice. We might actually beat it if we get unlimited continues. I mean... Alright, so far this level design is a little bit uninspiring, if I'm being honest. Cause like, it's just stationary. Oh, died again. I'm trying to pick up, like, the energy is on the part of the screen where you fall somehow, so I can't go pick up the health. That's annoying. I'm just gonna spin kick these guys. And then this guy. Like, I'm never gonna be able to get that health, because it's like... How is the health on... It's just floating in midair. If I go near that section, I fall to my death. So, I guess I can't pick it up, because I can't walk over there. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Here, it looks like we're almost at the end. What is this thing? Oh, that's the dwarf ninja that they were telling me about in the manual. The dwarf ninjas. I think little Fitz wants to get out, so I might have to let little Fitzy out. If you guys have never met Fitz for Fitzgerald, he's crying. He's my little canine co-host. He's whimpering, so I'm gonna pause and let him out. Say goodbye to the people. Goodbye, people. Sometimes he sleeps on my lap during the stream. Sometimes he does not. It's alright, because we died again. Mitch, do you have advice? Mitch has advice. Try ducking under the stars. Okay, it says online the fastest way is to run and spam spin kick. Or just keep going forward on the top row. Well, that's kind of what I was doing. Find the energy power-ups to use on the bosses. Okay, well, I mean, we can try that. I mean, that's what I was going to do anyway, because the spin kick is effective. They do throw things at me, which kind of sucks, but whichever one drops the energy, I need to make sure they don't drop it on that, like, middle section, you know? Because I can't go there to pick it up. Do I have to, like, run forward? My nunchucks. Ugh. Jumps over me. Oh, okay, so just like insta-death then. That's lame. I don't know what that thing is, but I want it. It's a knife. It's a knife. So I can just knife guys now. Oh, violent. Okay, just knife some guys. Well, the knife does not have long range, so... Ah, dwarf ninja got me in the knee. Got me in the knee! I still think the spin kick is more effective. Goodness, is that it? No, that's not my last life. Not yet. Got him. Get this guy. Get this guy. Alright, alright. Now we're getting the hang of it now. Just gotta be precise. Kick these people before they throw their spikes, you know? Alright, I feel like we're at a boss level here, right? Right? Where's the boss? Yep, there he is. What is this guy? What is this guy? Am I even hurting him? What's he doing? No, he just keeps stabbing me. He keeps stabbing me in the knee. Oh no! Oh no! What is that thing, man? You're right, Celeste. Older games are tough. This was an arcade game too, which means they made it very tough intentionally because they wanted you to put more quarters in the machine. If they make them too easy, then they don't get your quarters. So this is a port from an arcade version, which, yeah, that explains the toughness. I think I just need to be a little smarter here about these silver guys. I think we'll be able to get it. I just need to not lose any lives while we're... There, get some health. I want to kill that guy quick, because that guy's a pain. And you only get one health in this level. You only get one. This knife, which I don't really like. It's too short range. I don't like the knife. I'd rather just spin kick, I think. I think that's more effective. Ah, here. Stab this guy. So you're saying, Mitch, I gotta trap this boss at the right side of the screen, and then I can crouch and kill him, because like I can't hit him if I'm not crouched. I have to be crouched. Oh, I jumped over that ninja star. Not jump over that one. I only have one health left. And there she goes. Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on, stop this truck. Let's go. I want another shot of that boss. I gotta figure out how to beat him. Do I spin kick him or do I just punch him? Whoa, he jumped over me. That feels unfair. I don't like this guy. I gotta tell you, I don't like this guy. Oh, you do not have unlimited continues. All right, so we have to be serious, guys. We have to be serious. That was our warm-up round. I still don't know how to beat that guy. Mitch, what are you saying? At the end boss for this level, try to stun him in the bottom right after you jump off the front of the truck. Well, I can run over there, but I don't know what you mean by stun him. You know what else is true? I think there's like a... I think you can power up your punch. Let's be Striker this time. Oh no, don't make me listen to this again. That was painful. There's a way to like power up your... Yeah, so if you hold down the A button... He gets real powered up, and then it's like a fireball. But I mean, I don't know why that's like helpful, because like everybody goes down with one kick anyway. So it's not as if like you need like a... Okay, great. I got a clock. You know, like I'm not gonna run out of time on this level, am I? Oop, let's get that. Dude! It wouldn't let me pick it up! Oh, that's awful. I lost a life needlessly. It's alright, I think I can get through. I think I can get through Karnov. I just have to not get hit by his fireball breath. It's really just don't get hit with the fireball and you're good. There we go. It's alright, we got him. Go next! Whatever that sound effect was, that is awful. That's some awful voiceover work. Tiff, good to see you, man. It's okay joining late. I'm glad we got you. We got some new faces in the chat today. Celeste is a new fan. We had a Mario fan in earlier. I'm not sure if that new name is still with us, but if you are, I hope you're enjoying it. Like I said, I don't play these games in advance, so I don't actually know what I'm doing in most episodes of the show. That's both fun and risky. Oh no. Because, you know, things could go horribly wrong, and this could be a terrible episode. That guy fell off the truck. Why didn't he die? I die when I fall off the truck. That's lame. punch, 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 punch. Punch, 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 punch. Oh, you know what? The spin kick must be more powerful because the punch doesn't kill him in one. Doesn't kill the the white ninjas. Man. Oh no! Now there's spikes on the ground. Okay, continue. Goodness, it's gonna be one of those episodes. One of those episodes, guys. Get him. Those are the guys you gotta be careful about. Because they throw ninja stars at you. Unfair. If I'm a bad dude, I should have a weapon. Like, why does he start with no weapon? No bad dude would leave the house without a weapon. Am I right? Come on. Be realistic here. Dead. Instant death. I just got my nunchucks, and then I died. I guess let's save that, because we can use the health power-up. If it doesn't disappear, I can pick that up later when I'm more hurt, you know? Let's save it. Save it for when I'm more damaged. Like now. Dude, come on! Oh, I'm like standing on him and I can't kill him. Oh, this is bad. Hit detection's terrible in this game. It's just terrible. Well, I'm on my last life. Let's just see if we can figure out how to beat this boss, I guess, because we still haven't quite figured out how to do damage. I wonder if I can like crouch and fireball punch him while we're over in the right side of the screen, you know? Nope, you can't. It just jumps over me. I don't know how to do this. He's little. He's little and he's just jumping over me. Oh, he just walks up and pokes me and I'm dead. Okay. I think I can beat him if I just stay still and let him hop over me and stuff, you know? I'm gonna start up and pause it. But seriously, like, I'm gonna need an extra life, I think. I need to get to the end with at least one life left. I was trying to charge up my punch while I was crouched, but it wasn't doing the fireball thing, and I don't think if I'm standing and I power it up, I'm not sure if it'll actually hit him. I don't know. I guess we'll have to give it another go here. We'll have to see what there is. Ooh. The red guy, kill the purple guys, get the nunchucks, start slapping people in the face with them. Easy peasy. Ha! Uh-oh. He just runs up, throws his ninja star at me, and I can't do anything. Alright. That was a mistake. When they drop right down on you, you can't hit them, and that sucks, because, like, somehow the hit detection is that bad. Did I kill that guy? Okay, good. Alright. The knife is no good. This is not a good weapon at all. Because it's just too close range. They kick you before the animation finishes, you're kicked. So you can't actually get him. Where's my health? One of you is supposed to drop health, no? Or did we already pick that up? I don't think I already picked up the health can, did I? I don't think so. That guy's gonna kill me. I can't believe I didn't get a health thing yet. Right? Oh, it sucks. Okay, jump over me. Jump over me. Kick, 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 kick. Am I hurting him? I'm hurting him. So let him get near me, and then we'll let him jump over me, and then we'll kick him. I think we got this. I think we got this. Jump over me again, dude. Just jump over me. Just keep jumping over me. Boom! There we go. Alright. You just gotta stay crouched. Stay crouched. Let him get all jumpy if that's what he wants to do. Ooh, the sewer level. Great. Excellent. Sewers. It said in the instruction manual not to go in the water, so we're just gonna stay on the top, I guess, and try not to, Wow, do I have to jump that? Oh no, I can... Oh, this is questionable. Lady Ninja! Red Ninja, Blue Ninja, White Ninja, Lady Ninja, Dwarf Ninja. They named them all in the manual. There's the Dwarf Ninja. I'm gonna stab him. I don't like those, because you gotta crouch to get them. I got my knife now. Whoa, okay, that's too many guys. That's too many guys. That's not fair. I guess we better just run it, right? Because it's not like the truck level where you're stuck and you have to wait. Oh no. Alright, I guess let's get it. Kick this guy. Oh, these are the samurais. Remember they called out samurais as a different type. I guess those must be the samurais. Oh no. I fell in the water somehow and I'm dead now. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We got it. We got it. We got it. Man, Lady Ninja has defense. She like blocks my kicks. Ugh, that sucked. I don't know, it says not to fall in the sewer, but nothing really bad happens when you do. You're just like slower. You know? Oh, maybe you do lose health. Spikes. Gotta beat this samurai. Is he gonna jump up and kill me with his sword? Or what? I don't even want to fight him. Can I just run from him? Do I have to fight him? Oh, you're gonna make me fight him, are you? Alright, fine. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess you don't have to fight him. Ooh! Ooh, here's a ninja. Oh no, oh no. What is this? What is this nonsense? Alright, I still have an extra life though. I still have a life, so... This is the enemy, but one of them is fake. I guess only one... I guess I'm only hurting one. I'm not doing any damage. Oh, there we go. Did that do some damage? I'm not taking any health away from this. Like, whatsoever. I guess I took a little health. Jeez. That sucked. That was exhausting. Kick jump strategy. Mitch says, if you keep jumping forward, you can glitch over the dudes. I guess I could do that. Oh, you told me in the chat to go to the bottom, and I didn't. Well, that was my mistake. Alright, I think we did better as Striker, so let's be Striker. No. Oh, that's hard to listen to. Skip that. I'm just gonna run through level 1 because I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just jump kicking till you get to the samurai here, and then you gotta just fight him. Someone needs to drop me some health. Who's got the health? Okay, great. Here we go. Dead. That's alright. It's only one life. We'll kill him. See ya. Alright, so level 1 we've got down. We're pretty good at level 1. Level 2 though, level 2 gives us some trouble. I don't like this. I don't like this just like standing here on the truck waiting for things to come to me, you know? I like to be in control of my fate. Oh, come on. See, the nunchucks are no good, man. None of the weapons are any good. You're better off just jump kicking, because like half the time they don't even register a hit. This is terrible. Why even give me the weapon? Why give me the weapon if it's going to be impossible to actually hit anything with it? You know? It's a distraction. You don't want the weapon. I don't think you want the weapon at all. I think you just go jump kick. I think that's your only recourse. I mean, I'll pick it up, but I'm still just going to jump kick everything, I think. Even the jump kick only works half the time. I think we're dead here unless somebody drops that power up. Where's the health, man? It's like, is it just random? Is it just random who drops the health for me? Because I didn't get any health. I might be able to beat the boss in one life if I get to him again. Oh, man. That's only if I get to him. Come on. Alright, here we go. Oh, do that cheap shot again. Cheap shot is what that was. Brutal. Brutal. I don't like that they're not giving me any health in these levels. They used to drop the cans of health at least once per level. Now I'm getting nothing. Yeah, now the nunchucks are somehow on the ground. There's no way I'm picking those up. There we go. Some health. Need to see where the guys are coming from before they get on the screen. That guy sucks. And we're dead. Oh, and you're gonna just drop me. Uh-oh.
According to Wikipedia.org, attention deficit hyperactive.
Guys, Cortana is yelling at us. Did you guys hear Cortana on the computer? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Cortana. Interrupting my live stream. I have to remember to turn her off. Alright. You ready? Come on, where's the end? Oh, this level's the worst. Why don't the spikes hurt that guy, right? Why is he allowed to walk on spikes and not get injured? Yeah, you're gonna kill me, but I have an extra life this time, so I am gonna get you back, bro. I am gonna get you back. Come on, one more hit. Get him. Good lord. I'm mad. Alright, back to the sewers we go, guys. We gotta run it. We gotta run it now. We gotta get through these sewers. Holy cow. Pressure's on. Get to this boss. See if we can... Oh, I just died. So I guess the sewer water does hurt you. Just a little. Oh, I don't even need that. I'm like full health, basically. Alright, now I'm not. Now I'll take it. Alright, so you want me to go down to the lower section here. And then what? Then what, Mitch? Then what do I do? Oh god. I mean, I'm just gonna spin kick like a maniac. That's my only plan here. Of course, I don't have any other lives. Was I doing damage at least? Like I don't even know how to defeat these guys. Ah, come on! Keep falling in the sewers. Sucks. Good lord. Dead already. Dude, jump up to the top. Why do you jump in the sewers? I push the same button and he just jumps into the sewer. Dude, again! How do I make him jump up versus right into the sewers? Holy cow. Go next on this. Oh good, now we can't kill this guy. Dude, that is aggravating. That is super aggravating. Goodness, we're already done here. We're already done, aren't we? What are you doing there? Little green bat ninja hanging upside down like a goof. Oh my goodness. Dead. No damage to the boss. None whatsoever. Alright, let's be careful this time. Let's be careful. Spin kick. I have to go here and go up there and then spin kick all of you, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I don't know what I'm doing at all. So I got a knife now. I guess we can knife this guy. Just get hit by the... Dude! Get out of the sewer! What? Master G's so tilted. It's like he just wants to jump in the sewer. He doesn't want to be above. And they always give you that health at the worst time. Like, you know, that's not helpful. I don't need it. I'm just taking damage just so when I pick up this health, it will actually make sense. Oh, can I not pick it up? Is that what you're telling me? He did it again! He just doesn't... When you hold down the up button, when he's... He just won't jump. He always just jumps into the water. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm so aggravated. Look at that! He did it again. It's like he hits an invisible wall. It's like when you try to jump over the sewer, he always hits an invisible wall and comes right down in the water. Like it's impossible. Uh-oh, we glitched it out. Must have shook it. They must have heard me complaining. Oh my goodness. Well, that was our last continue anyway, but seriously, this game is aggravating. Anybody know if there's cheat codes? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start? It's probably not. It's not a Konami game, so I don't think we're going to be fortunate enough to get cheat codes for this one. But holy crap, that sewer level is annoying. I simply do not know how to get him to jump over the sewer holes. I don't know. Oh, there are cheat codes. I just need the second controller, eh? Alright. Well, I do have a... I could probably get that set up. I mean, I'm not normally set up with a second controller, but I could probably make that happen if I needed to. Good. You're just going to jump a lot? Oh, okay. Well, if you're just going to jump a lot, I don't know what to do here. Oh, we're not going to get this guy on the first try, I don't think. Yep, dead. Why do you fight Karnov in this game? That's wild, man. He's got his own game and he's a good guy. Why did they make him a bad guy? Ooh, that was close. That was close, wasn't it? I'm bad. And then that awful stage clear. I don't even know what it's saying. Ooh, there's a code for 63 lives. That is something I need, for sure. I need to get better at this nunchuck thing. Make sure I hit these guys before they jump. Oh, that guy's gonna get me. Good. Not cool. Get out of here. The red ninjas have the knives. I don't like those ninjas. Those ninjas are trouble. Oh, come on. Back to the jump kicking. I'm over this. Kick that guy. It didn't do anything. He just runs away. For some reason, his hitbox is different than all the other hitboxes. Okay, we're getting slightly better at level 1 and level 2. Not good enough, but slightly better. Oh, what is this? You got new guys coming to kill me at the last second? That sucks. What's he gonna do? He's gonna stab me again. Come on, why is that not hurting him? Killing me here, bro. I'm trying to kick you. Why is it not hurting him? How much you want to bet he sucker punches me and gets me? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I'm tilted. I'm so tilted. He totally sucker punches me. Alright, next time we get to that title screen, we're going to try these cheat codes because I am over it. I am over it. Nunchuck doesn't do anything. I hit that guy 6 times. It didn't even go down. He just jumps over me. These guys are off the screen killing me. I can't even see them. That's kind of unfair, don't you think? He's not even on the screen. He's still killing me. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. Samurai. Oh. Oh. I don't even have time to pick the knife up because there's so many guys. And then when you do pick the knife up, the knife doesn't actually hurt anybody. You just get killed. Oh my god, I'm over it. Go next. Go next. Hey, I got him on the first try at least. Those ones always give me trouble. The short ninjas. I mean, yeah, that doesn't kill him on the first try. I was gonna say maybe I should just run up and punch him, but punching doesn't kill the white ninjas. You gotta hit him twice, or you gotta jump kick them. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think we stand a chance here. It'll be a miracle if we beat this. We only have 1 health left, 1 life. There it is. See you later. Night, night. All right, Jane P says, at the title screen, press BA down, up simultaneously on the second controller and start on the first controller. You get 63 extra lives. I don't know. I mean, we probably only got like 20 minutes left. I might try it. I believe you. I just also don't know if I want to see any more of this game. I mean, look, you're gonna play Double Dragon 2. Let's be real. If you have Double Dragon 2, you're gonna play Double Dragon 2. You're not gonna play this. You know, it's a better game in every way, shape, or form. Take damage. Get swarmed by enemies. Can't do any damage to any of them for some reason. They're all invincible. This guy's standing on me, so he's invincible because he's standing in the same spot I am, so that's the end of that. You can't hurt a guy if he's standing where you're standing. It's impossible for some reason. And we're dead because I spin kick all 3 of them, do no damage whatsoever, and I just take damage. So, yep, that's, hey, I got that guy. I knew he was coming. I know right about when I need to squat and sweep kick. I know when that's ready. We're only going to get 1 go at the sewer level if we beat it. And I still don't have any idea how to beat the invisible green guys at the end. No clue. I need some help. I need some help for the level 3 boss. That's what we need to find out. What's the trick? What's the trick for beating the level 3 boss in Bad Dudes? Oh my god, it doesn't even hurt him. It just hurts me. I just get hurt. I kick people and I get hurt. Oh god. Come on, he's over there. I'm gonna get him. Oh, he's gonna sucker punch me with his little knife, with his little knife hands, with his little Freddy Krueger hands, whatever those are, man. What kind of weapon is that? Got Wolverine claws. Done. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're done. All right, I'm pausing it because Fitzy wants back in. Fitzy, I hear you crying out there. I'll leave it cracked for you. Come on, let's go. Let's say hi to the people. Oh, Gremlin. Don't you gremlin us. Good boy. You just want to play. Well, you don't have thumbs. If you had thumbs, Fitz, I would let you play, but you don't have thumbs. Okay, go to sleep. All right, guys, we're ready for level 3. All right. Third time's the charm. Hey, it's Fitz. Okay. The sewer level with 1 life. I'm bad. We're bad. I think it's saying we're bad. Or you're bad, I guess. Problem with the sewer level is I don't know how to not fall in the sewer water, because it seems to always place me in the sewer water no matter what, for some reason. Can't kill the red dude. Everybody just runs under me. I can't kill anything. See? He just jumps right in it. I push the same button that you do to jump that high, and he just hits an invisible wall and goes into the sewer water. It's like maybe it's not possible to jump over it. Maybe it's intentional. Maybe it just forces you into the sewer water, and that's just you just have to deal with that. Because I can't. Oh, there he goes. He jumped over it that time. He did. You saw it. I'm running it. I don't want to fight anything. I don't want to fight anything in this level. Go away, Samurai Ninja. Leave me alone, Samurai Ninja. You're gonna make me jump down there and fight you. Okay, fine. Alright, here we go. We got 5 health points. Maybe we stand a chance. I don't know. Can I just stand over here and punch like a maniac? Or do this? Okay, let's trigger him. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm just gonna punch. We'll see you in a minute, Celeste. We'll be back with trivia after, well, in about 10 minutes, I think. Unless this is our last life, then it might come sooner. Okay, so crouching did not work. We do have a sewer continue, guys. We do. That means we get one more shot at the sewer level. Ooh, here we go. That's what it's saying. I'm bad. Well, let's see. This might be our last run here before the bar trivia challenge. Our last 3 lives, unless we have another continue I wasn't aware of. But I don't think we do. I'm running it. I don't want anything to do with these enemies. This one has health. I'll kill that one. That one is full health. Hey, we got it that time. I'm getting better at jumping sewers. I am. I'm getting better at it. Let's just run past everything. Alright, here we go. We got 2 lives, man. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do it. Okay. I don't know if I'm hurting anything. You know, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think I'm doing damage. That's my problem here. I'm getting killed. I'm not doing any damage, which is unfortunate. Oh, I did a little damage. I did a little damage. So you just have to kill like 100 green ninjas, I guess. I guess that's what it is. Like you're just fighting the same guy over and over again, trying to kill him a bunch of times. But apparently he's multiplying off the screen now. That's interesting. This is our last life here, so we'll see how this goes. Ooh, he's only got 2 health left. We might do it. Don't jinx it, Master G. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Oh, they're so fast. Done! With 1 health left. I'm bad. Oh, thank God we beat stage 3 for you guys. I was really worried we were not going to beat stage 3. Oh, Fitzy's at the door again. Fitzy, Bitsy. Alright, I'm just going to leave it open this time. You decide when you want to come in and go. Alright, guys. That's going to be it, because we got... Oh, no, they gave us an extra life and full health, so we are going to get to see some of stage 4. And then once we die this time, I think that's going to be it. I think then we'll take the break and we'll do our bar trivia challenge. It's a really good bar trivia challenge. You guys should stick around. It'll be a lot of fun. Probably more fun than the game, if I'm being honest. No, not that they... What is that? Is that the dog that you're supposed to fight? Oh man, that looked like a little wolf. Like a little red wolf. I don't like that. Got this guy killing me. Alright, you know what? This feels like a level you just run through. Okay. This guy's kind of hard to defeat. Uh-oh. What is happening? Vertical. Stage 4. Okay, do I go down? I guess I'm going down. No, maybe I'll go up. I don't know. I want to go where the least amount of enemies are. Whoa. Jump over the dogs. Whoa, this is kind of a weird level. Lady Ninja! Lady Ninja! Oh, look at her doing the... She's like spinning and stuff, and I can't do any damage to her. That's it, guys. I think we're toast. I think we're spent. I got nothing left in me. That was pretty good, though. I mean, we saw half the game. If you can get to that point without using one of your continues, I think you have a pretty good chance of beating this one. I don't know. Let's talk about it for a minute. Is this game better than Double Dragon 2? Probably not. It could be worse, though. I mean, me personally, I'd still rather play the Double Dragons. I'd still even rather play Renegade. I really like Renegade, even though it's only 4 levels. But I don't think this is a bad game. It's hard. It's exactly as hard as you thought it would be, because it was an arcade game and they were just trying to get your quarters. So they do not make things easy in the arcade versions. Fortunately, in our hour of gameplay, we were able to see at least half the game. There are only 7 levels, and we got to level 4. So, I mean, at least 3.5 levels would have been halfway through, and I think we saw that. So, you know, I'll let you judge it on your own. You saw it there. The music isn't great. I'll tell you this, you don't get to experience this watching me play, but the mechanics are a little questionable. Like, the hitboxes are strange. It's sort of glitchy. The animations to attack with the weapons take too long. So while you're swinging the nunchuck, everybody hits you, and you only do damage at the very end of the animation. So the weapons are kind of rendered useless. You're better off just spin kicking your whole way through this game, and even that's kind of hard to do with consistency because you got to get your timings down. But that's Bad Dudes. It was originally called Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja when it was released in the arcades. They made it an NES port. Mitch, your question is worth buying, though. You know, I'll have to look at the price guide because I don't know what this game regularly sells for. But I would say, because I've been collecting now for a solid year, I bought a lot of games on eBay and a lot more at my local game store. I would probably say this game is worth $5, but it's not worth $6. That's where I would put the price. I don't know, based on rarity. I don't recall exactly how rare this game is. I'm sure you could look it up on pricecharting.com. But if I paid $5 for this game at my local game store, I don't think I would be disappointed. If I paid $10 or $15 and I came home, I would probably be disappointed. It is a game that will feel very rewarding if you ever do actually beat it. I'll tell you that. It's hard enough that like when you do finally beat it, you'll be really proud of yourself. I don't know if you'll pick it up too often again, unless you have a second player. I feel like it's in that category of games that's really fun with 2 players and not as fun with 1 player. So that would be my recommendation. I'm certainly not disappointed to have it in my collection. I am, after all, trying to collect every single game, all 860 so odd licensed and unlicensed Nintendo games. So I'm glad I have this one, and that's it. That's it for Bad Dudes. We're not done with the show, though, guys, so don't tune out yet, because we're going to take a short break. We're going to be back with the Bar Trivia Challenge. It is loads of fun. It's like a little game show for you guys. Audience participation encouraged. I'll play game show host. I'll ask you 5 multiple choice questions. All the trivia is useless, and it's all somehow connected to today's game. So it's always a lot of fun. We have fun doing it, and we love when our live viewers participate. So meet me back here in about 3 minutes, and we will get after it with the Bar Trivia Challenge, Bad Dudes Edition, on the NES Happy Hour. We'll see you in just a bit. Woo! All right, guys, we're back. The NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G returns, as we always do, to wrap up our live show with a bar trivia challenge. Today is no exception. Oh no, I already queued up the audio. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. All right, ready? There it is. That's right, folks. The NES Happy Hour presents the Bar Trivia Challenge, Bad Dudes Edition. Drago Recoded, it's good to see you joining late, but yes, you did miss the gameplay segment, unfortunately. This is about the time the gameplay segment wraps up, and we go to Bar Trivia every single weekday. So if you wanna catch gameplay tomorrow, just remember that when you tune in tomorrow. But enough of that. You guys who have seen this show before know this is one of my favorite things to do with the NES Happy Hour. Take a break from the gameplay and put together a 5-question bar trivia challenge. Audience participation is encouraged. You might have noticed above me is the chat box, so anything you type in our live chat from now on appears above me. And like I said, the format is as follows. I will be your game show host. I will ask you 5 multiple choice questions. There's always 1 or 2 about the game itself, but I also take them in different directions. There's some history questions, there's some movie questions, there's sometimes some science, some pop culture. It's all useless information, and it's all multiple choice. So if you don't know the answer, you can just guess. A, B, C, or D. We like to keep score on our live episodes, and if anybody miraculously goes 5 out of 5, we'll give you mad props, high five, virtual high fives. It's only been done 5 times, and this is our 86th show. So do feel free to guess, and we love having you guys, our live viewers, here for our bar trivia challenge. So that's how it works. You guys ready for question number 1? I usually start off with an easier question. If you watch the episode, I usually give the answer at some point during the show. It's your warm-up question. We'll start with the easiest. They'll get harder as we go. I always save my favorite one for last. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I got my notes here. We're ready to go. Okay, here it is. Without further ado, question number 1. Today's game, Bad Dudes, features hordes of ninja attackers. Which of the following is not a ninja featured in today's game? We talked a lot about it throughout the show. We saw all of these ninjas in the gameplay segment. We also covered this during the manual segment where we looked at the game manual together. Which of the following ninjas is not a ninja featured in today's game? Here are your choices. Are you ready? A, the Dwarf Ninja. B, the Flaming Ninja. C, the Lady Ninja. Or D, the Bald Ninja. Those are your choices. All 3 out of the 4 are featured in today's game. One of them is not. Which one is not a ninja featured in today's game? Those are your choices. I will put 10 seconds on the clock. Let me know your answers. I'm going to get Fitz. He's crying. We'll leave the door cracked for him. Drago Recoded, you're going A, the Dwarf Ninja. I'm sorry to hear about your mum, and I'm sorry you missed the gameplay segment. The video will be up, obviously, forever, so if you want to go back, you can watch the gameplay segment afterwards. I'll chapter it so you can go right to the gameplay and skip everything else. You're guessing A, Dwarf Ninja. Jane P., good to see some new faces in our live chat, and really good to see some new contestants, so thank you both of you for playing. Jane, you're going with D, Bald Ninja. Mitch is going with C, the Lady Ninja. Anybody else playing? Is Cell back? Is Celeste here? All right. I think you might be late, but that's okay. I will reveal the correct answer, and it is D, the Bald Ninja. Yes, there was the Dwarf Ninja, the shorter one that you had to crouch down to defeat. The Flaming Ninja we actually did not see. At least I don't remember seeing any Flaming Ninjas, so maybe the Flaming Ninja is in levels 5, 6, and 7. The Lady Ninja we did see. They're like little mini bosses doing acrobatics and blocking your punches. They can like defend. The Bald Ninja is utter nonsense. I just made that one up. So if you guess D, you are correct. The Bald Ninja is not one of the Dragon Ninjas featured in the game Bad Dudes for the NES. All right, that was your warm-up question. I think that might be the only question about the game itself that you're going to get. Question number 2. Are you ready? It is this. Now, I mentioned the drinks are named for President Ronald Reagan. The arcade version of this game, called The Kidnapped President, President Ronnie. It came out in 87 or 88. It was obviously meant to be Ronald Reagan. The President Ronnie has been kidnapped, and it'll take the baddest dudes to defeat the ninjas that kidnapped him. The question, though, is this. Though the real President Ronnie, Ronald Reagan, was never kidnapped in real life, he did get shot in an assassination attempt by John Hinckley Jr., who notably did it so which famous actress would love him? That's right. The assassin, John Hinckley Jr., a mentally disturbed individual, attempted to kill President Ronald Reagan in the 80s and did actually shoot him in the assassination attempt. Why did he do this? Because he wanted to get one of the following actresses to love him. Which actress was it? Was it A, Carrie Fisher? Was it B, Sigourney Weaver? Carrie Fisher, of course, Princess Leia. Sigourney Weaver, known for her role in Alien. Also Halloween, I guess. Also a lot of movies. Was it C, Jodie Foster from Silence of the Lambs? Contact. Or was it D, Jennifer Connelly? Another great actress with tons of great films and a great body of work. So yeah, John Hinckley Jr. was madly in love with one of these actresses, obsessed, and said he attempted to shoot Ronald Reagan dead in order to get this actress to love him. Which actress was it? This all really happened. It's a true story. You have 10 seconds. Get your guesses in the chat. Mitch is going C. Jane P's going C. Drago's going A. Carrie Fisher. I think the question for all of you are, if you were around in the 80s, which of these actresses were you so in love with that you would have committed a crime for one of them to love you? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I mean, I would have loved Carrie Fisher. Probably didn't know Sigourney Weaver that well in the 80s. I was too young to watch, those scary movies she was in. I probably didn't know much about Jodie Foster until I was a little older either. But Carrie Fisher I knew. I was a big Star Wars fan in my childhood. But the answer is, in fact, C, Jodie Foster from Silence of the Lambs. He was a little bit psychotic, a little bit mentally disturbed. It's unfortunate that that kind of thing happens. Suffering from some severe mental illness. Became hopelessly obsessed with Jodie Foster after seeing her play a teenager alongside Robert De Niro in the movie Taxi. I think it was called Taxi, or Taxi Driver, perhaps. She played a young prostitute that the taxi driver rescued. He saw that movie and saw himself as the hero of the story and bombarded the real-life Jodie Foster with love letters and was a serious stalker. And she rebuffed his love letters and didn't respond because obviously he was just a strange stalker that believed her role in the movie was real life. And it got to the point where he decided the only way I'm going to get Jodie Foster to love me is to murder the president. And he actually got within 20 feet of President Ronald Reagan and shot him right in the bum. Actually shot him with his pistol, injured him, put a bullet in him. He did not die. He was tackled by Secret Service and rushed to the hospital. But that assassination attempt really did occur in 1981. And interesting to note, John Hinckley Jr. is actually released and under house arrest, has been so for quite some time, living with his family after years of treatment in prison. So crazy story, right? Yeah, I told you, if nothing else, you will leave every episode of the NES Happy Hour with some good trivia to take with you in life and share with your friends and family at cocktail parties. And if anybody asks, how the heck do you know all this useless information? You can tell them, I learned it on the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. All right, guys, question number 3. I digress. Let's get back to it. Question number 3, they get a little harder, is this. Which 20th century action film, actually that's wrong, I think this is a 21st century action film. I don't know why it said 20th century. I think it's a 21st century action film. It was a movie from after the year 2000. But the question is, which film features actor Gerard Butler as a Secret Service agent attempting to thwart terrorists after kidnapping the president and taking over the White House. A great movie. One of my favorite action movies of the 2000s. Pay no mind to the 20th century because it is definitely a 21st century action film. That's the question. It starred actor Gerard Butler as a Secret Service agent. He was attempting to thwart terrorists after terrorists kidnapped the president and took over the White House. What movie was that? Was it A, The President's Man? Was it B, Olympus Has Fallen? Was it C, XXX, State of the Union? Or was it D, White House Down? Those are your choices. The President's Man, Olympus Has Fallen, XXX, State of the Union, or White House Down. And it's important to note, there's a typo in the question. I meant to say what 21st century action film features Gerard Butler as a Secret Service agent thwarting terrorists after they kidnap the president and take over the White House. You have 10 seconds. The clock starts now. We got to guess. Olympus Has Fallen from Celeste. B. Let's see here. Drago, you are going with D, White House Down. Jane P., you're guessing B. Mitch, what was your guess? Your guess was going to be B. Well, fortunate for all of you who guessed B, you are correct. Olympus Has Fallen is that film. It started an entire franchise of films that feature Gerard Butler as a Secret Service agent. Bad things keep happening to presidents and prime ministers in the Olympus Has Fallen series. I forget what the other ones were called, but there have been 3 of them now, I believe, and I think a 4th one's coming out. But yeah, it was a really intense action movie, a really, really good action movie from this century. But The President's Man actually starred Chuck Norris, and that was a movie as a much older movie. Chuck Norris was tasked with rescuing the First Lady, who was kidnapped in The President's Man. XXX, State of the Union is a movie featuring Vin Diesel. There is no kidnapping, but it does feature the president, I believe, being attacked or somehow ransomed. I'm not sure. And White House Down actually came out right around the same time as Olympus had fallen, and it does feature terrorists, and it does feature a Secret Service agent and the president. However, it stars Channing Tatum in that role and Jamie Foxx as the president. I don't think they ever do kidnap him, but they are trying to kidnap him. That was White House Down, and it's a little bit lighter. Olympus Has Fallen is a really serious, sort of dark and violent action movie. White House Down is a little more fun as an action movie. And of course, it stars Channing Tatum, and how could you go wrong with an action movie starring Channing Tatum? Yes, London Has Fallen, I think, was the sequel. And then there was one last year, I think, before the COVID pandemic. I remember seeing it in theaters. Olympus had, I don't remember what it was, but there have been 3 of them for sure. All right, so congratulations. How we doing? We got 2 more questions to go. Question number 4 is usually the hardest. I saved my favorite one for last. So let's do question number 4 next. Are you guys ready? It's this. Ooh, it's another movie one. Ooh, man, I got a couple movie questions in this batch here. So here's your question. We're going to go back a little further. You have to be a real film buff to get this one. That's why it's the hardest one. In 1980, there was a Canadian-American political thriller film released called The Kidnapping of the President. Subtle. It's a real original name for an action film. The Kidnapping of the President. And you can bet it was about the kidnapping of the president. Now, the question is this, though. It starred which of the following actors as the President of the United States? So in that 1980 film, The Kidnapping of the President, which one of these actors played the President of the United States? Was it A, William Shatner? Was it B, Patrick Stewart? Was it C, Harrison Ford? Or D, Donald Sutherland? It's okay if you guess. I do make my trivia questions pretty challenging. I think it's fun to try to stump you all. And you guys do go 5 for 5 occasionally, and that just makes it all the more reason to celebrate when you do. Here is the question. I think this is probably the hardest one in the bunch. Which one of these actors played the President of the United States in that 1980 film, The Kidnapping of the President? Mitch, you never heard of this movie? Not many people have. I can't say that it was a very good movie, but few actors have been tasked with portraying the President of the United States in films. And you might know, if you know these actors really well, if you're familiar and you're a big fan of one of these actors, you might have known that this actor played the president in this movie. So, you're going C, Harrison Ford. Celeste says C. Jane, you say D. Mitch, Drago's going to guess a B. Patrick Stewart. Mitch, do you have a guess here? Oh, your guess was B as well, I guess. Yeah, I see that now. So we have 2 B's, a D, and a C. And I've stumped you all. The answer is A, William Shatner. A young William Shatner, fresh off of the Star Trek series on TV from the 60s and I think early 70s. Was looking to get into movies, obviously, and star in them. And this was his movie where he got to be the President of the United States. A, William Shatner is the answer. As far as I know, this is the only movie where William Shatner played the President of the United States. And, of course, he was kidnapped in this movie. Now, Harrison Ford, that's a good guess. He played the president before. He played the president in a film called Air Force One, which is an utterly fantastic 90s action movie you should all watch if you haven't seen it already. But Patrick Stewart, to my knowledge, has never played the President of the United States in film. He is British, after all, so I don't know. He would have to hide his accent, but I know he can. I've seen him in movies where he hides his British accent. Donald Sutherland has been the president in a fictional movie, not the President of the United States. You guys know who Donald Sutherland is? Surely you know Hunger Games. He plays the president, President Snow, in Hunger Games. I know it's not a real president, but I put him in that category because he has played the president in the Hunger Games, even if it's not exactly the United States. But yes, William Shatner was the president in that film, The Kidnapping of the President. All right, guys, that's 4 questions. That means we only have 1 more to go before I go out and walk little Fitzy here, who's starving for attention. Here we are. This is the 5th question, the 5th and final question. It is this. In the American version of today's game, Bad Dudes, after the heroes rescue President Ronnie from the ninja kidnappers, he rewards them by giving them which of the following? He is cute, isn't he? Little Fitz. He's only a year old. All right. So that's the question. I had hoped that we would have unlimited continues and we would get to the last level and beat this game today so I could show you what President Ronnie gives the bad dudes as a reward for rescuing him from the ninja kidnappers. But that is the question. What does he give them at the end of the game? A, medals. B, statues. C, cheeseburgers. Or D, high fives. Those are your choices. Get your guesses in the chat. I'll start the clock now. I don't know if people would know this one unless you've beaten this game before. Jane's going C. Drago's going C. Fitz is going C as well, just for the record, because that's the only one of the choices that he can eat, and that's all he really cares about. Celeste is going A, medals, and Mitch, I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a chance to weigh in with your guess. I don't think anybody's going to go 5 for 5 today, but that's okay. You all have been great sports for playing, and, I think you might be interested to know that the answer is, in fact, C. In the American version of the game, after President Ronnie, a.k.a. Ronald Reagan, is rescued from the ninjas, he rewards the bad dudes with the one thing that they're after all along, and that is some cheeseburgers. Gives them some cheeseburgers, and they eat some cheeseburgers together, and as I understand it, that is how the game ends. That's the screen at the end when you finally do beat this game. Cheeseburgers. Now, interestingly enough, in the Japanese version, in the Bad Dudes vs. Dragon Ninjas, the original, it's not cheeseburgers, it's statues. He gives them goofy-looking statues of each of them, and it's kind of funny as well. But when they ported it over to the U.S., they were like, well, let's not do statues. Let's switch out the statues for cheeseburgers, because that's all Americans like, cheeseburgers. So funny little tidbit of information for you gamers out there. you are awarded a nice juicy cheeseburger at the end of the American NES version of Bad Dudes, if you are fortunate enough to beat all 7 levels and rescue President Ronnie from the Dragon Ninjas. Thank you all for playing. That's 5 questions, 5 up, 5 down. We had a couple 4 out of 5s, a couple 3 out of 5s, I think. So that is quite respectable. If you get 2 questions right on my bar trivia challenge, you deserve a high five. That's about average. About average is 2 questions. Not many people get 4 questions. Very few people get 5. Sometimes people get 3. But you guys were all a great sport. We thank you for playing. Having you live viewers here makes it so much more fun for us. So much more fun, right, Fitzy? Fitzy thanks you as well. We do. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yes. It's that production value. Well, that does it, folks. That's our bar trivia challenge. That's the gameplay. That's the show. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun with our cocktail recipes, with our video game, with our gameplay, and with our contest at the end. We appreciate your support. If you're watching this show for the first time and you haven't done so already, do us a favor. Click that subscribe button on the YouTube channel, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything like it does on Twitch. So subscribing to the YouTube channel is something that's free, and it means the world to us. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I know we only have 16 days left. We still need about 293 subscribers, so we may not get it unless you guys campaign for it, unless you make all your friends and family members subscribe to the show. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't. We do appreciate our live viewers especially, and our subscribers. You guys make this fun to do. And even Fitz likes you guys. He likes when you guys tune in. He likes to steal the spotlight from time to time. If you haven't done so, check out our website, www.fitsandmasterg.com. It's a basic Streamlabs website. You can watch the live show right on the website. You can also watch old episodes of the NES Happy Hour right on the website. You can donate financially and put $1 in this tip jar above me. If you feel compelled, you do that right on the website. It'll let you write a little message. It'll show up on the stream during the live show. There's merchandise on the website occasionally. We're going to expand that next year a little bit. I think I'm going to do some t-shirt designs, but you can shop around. And most importantly, our social media links are there. So if you want to follow us on Twitter, just click the big blue Twitter button. If you want to follow Fitz on Instagram, you can click the Instagram button. It'll take you to his page. It's nothing but puppy pics, and he is adorable. It's public. You can check it out. Easiest way to get to it is to go to the website first, www.fitsandmasterg.com. We also put the recipes up for the next day's game. So about 20 minutes after the show, we'll put the recipes up on the website for tomorrow's cocktails. And I'm glad you asked, because tomorrow we are playing a weird little game. A game I'm sure many of you haven't even heard of. It's a game called Rampart. It's a sort of fast-paced strategy game that involves medieval warfare. So it involves building castles and then very quickly being assaulted by ships and cannons and sieges. And you have to defeat them very fast and then very quickly rebuild the walls of your castle and your fortification because another wave keeps coming. So it's a very fast-paced strategy game that very many people, I don't think very many people know of this game. I doubt very many people had it when they were younger, and I would bet it's pretty rare. I don't know if it's that great. You know, I haven't played much of it, so I'm going to be playing it with you guys on tomorrow's show for pretty much the very first time. I took it for a spin this weekend just to make sure I could get the hang of it. It's interesting. It's unique. I think you'll like it. And even if the gameplay is a total dud, there will be 2 great cocktail recipes to pair with the game, an alcoholic one, a non-alcoholic one. We'll take a look at the manual, which is kind of interesting and funny. It's very comedic. And even if the gameplay segment is terrible, which I don't think it will, it's very fast-paced and intense. We'll close the episode with a really fun bar trivia challenge that, as you may well imagine, will have a lot to do with medieval things. So I'll leave you with that. Could be anything. Could be medieval warfare, could be castles, could be history, but it'll have a medieval slant to it on tomorrow's Bar Trivia Challenge. And that will air live, as it always does, live and unscripted right here on the channel, same time, same place. We start at 4 p.m. Eastern. Takes about 2 hours to get through all of this. So I hope to see you all tomorrow for another great episode. And I thank you, of course, for tuning in today. It means the world to me to have you guys as fans, and I hope we see you again soon. So have a good night. We'll see you next time. Take care.